They say necessity is the mother of all invention, and ladies and gentlemen, stapler on a stick. It was necessary. I'm hanging radiant barrier in my attic against the ceiling or roof joist, trying to knock out some of the summertime heat and summertime electric bill. We're cooling off. So there's places I couldn't really reach with a ladder, like above the exhaust vent for the furnace or the water heater or the fireplace. So my first thought was to make some kind of elaborate scaffolding, but that would have cost a couple $100 in lumber, a couple of days in building. It's just too much time, too much effort, just too much headache. Wasn't interested. Didn't really appeal to me. So I came up with this idea. I took a standard 2x4, ripped it down long ways. You want to get if you're going to do this, use a 2x4 with hardly any knots in it, because that's going to cause a whole bunch of other problems. It's going to pinch your blade in your table saw, and that's a whole video by itself. Anyway, just take your standard staple gun. I think Stanley makes the exact same model, but I got a Bosch because it was about $5 cheaper. This is a 1/2 inch ply, doubled up with another piece of scrap wood. I was trying to bring it up to the level with this right here, because I wanted the strap to be able to screw it down this vertical, just straight into it, and put enough tension on it to hold it in place. Now it did hold it in place quite a bit, but not enough to keep it straight. And that's actually a good thing, because if you got an angle you got to come at, just because this has to be fully compressed for it to fire. But if you got a weird angle, they can go right up in there. You ain't have to worry about it. Less of a headache. But if you need it straight on, straighten it out. Take a plastic shim, throw it in. I don't move too much at all. And to keep it all straight and buttoned up, I took the zip ties, run it the full length down. There's your plug at the end. There's your handle, cord at the end. And it does fire pretty well. I don't have it plugged up right now because my kid's sleeping, so don't want to wake a sleeping baby. But yeah, this actually came in handy, very handy. A friend of mine and I were able to hang over, I want to say at least 100 plus square feet of radiant barrier yesterday in about 3 hours. I'm pretty sure most of the time spent was just setting up. Hardly any time was actually spent stapling it. But just setting up was a nightmare. But yeah, it works. So much so, I'm not going to disassemble this. I'm not going to take it apart all the way. Take the stapler off, of course, but I'm keeping this wooden platform. That came in handy. Hold on to that. But yeah, stapler on a stick. I don't think I saw it anywhere on Google. So I figured I'd come on YouTube and share it. Alright, that's all for me.